Hello, welcome to the Cyber Notes Cast. I'm Sophia, the artificial intelligence of senhasegura, and I will present to you our podcast by the cybersecurity company senhasegura, and this content channel is dedicated to presenting the best articles taken from our blog. And today we're going to talk about security training best practices for privileged users. Was our content relevant to you? Then share it with someone also interested in the topic. It is essential to train privileged users to avoid cyber threats, as they are the primary victims of hackers. Privileged user credentials are among the main targets of cybercriminals since they allow them to access data and perform critical activities in an organization. Therefore, companies need to pay special attention to security training aimed at employees who have these credentials. With this in mind, we prepared this Cyber Notes Cast, in which we address the best practices when the agenda is the preventive training of privileged users. Check it out. 1. Involve all hierarchical levels of the company. Security training should be applied to all professionals who are privileged users, including senior executives who have information considered valuable by cybercriminals. Also, with leadership adherence and support, employees will be more motivated to understand what threats the company faces and how to combat them. 2. Turn awareness training into an ongoing process. The topics of training can easily be forgotten. In addition, with the constant evolution of technology, hackers have quick access to new tools, which allows them to improve their attacks. Another aspect to be taken into account is that, occasionally, companies hire new employees. For these reasons, it is advisable to transform awareness training into an ongoing practice in order to establish a culture of security, which makes it possible to integrate newly hired employees and keep cybersecurity always a priority. 3. Set goals and measure the results of security training. Cybersecurity training should be based on goals to generate satisfactory results for the organization. However, these goals must be flexible if changes in approaches are needed. 4. Invest in communication. When running a training, communicate with your employees about the initiative and clarify its importance and purpose. Reinforce the message you want to convey in the training programs through different media in order to leave the subject always present in their minds. 5. Use gamification. Gamification is an efficient way to engage professionals in digital security training because it typically involves a reward system capable of reinforcing learning and changing behaviors. Thus, consider investing in this strategy to train privileged users, granting prizes and benefits so that the exercises are taken even more seriously. 6. Hire the services of a company that specializes in cybersecurity. Rely on the support of a company specialized in cybersecurity, such as us, from senhasegura. Among our solutions to support security training for privileged users, PAM 360 Degrees stands out. It is a consulting process we developed to identify the level of maturity of your organization regarding the management of these credentials. Conclusion. In this Cyber Notes Cast, we shared the best practices of security training for privileged users. If you liked it, share it with someone who might be interested in the topic. Thank you very much for listening. I look forward to seeing you in the next Cyber Notes Cast.